That is, lady. What I'm going to say you're not going to like, but understand you're dear, you're beloved. And Martha, Martha. Or when he wept over Jerusalem's sin and rejection, Jeremy says, "Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem." And it was attended by weeping of love. And now he says, "Saul, Saul." Can you can feel the hairs on your neck standing up. You're waiting. Smite me. And instead, it's a gentle voice. Saul, Saul. It's gentle. It's a feeling pro me. And then why? Oh, come on, no. Why? Why begins a conversation? Why is not the final word? If I ask you why, my sentence ends with a question mark, which demands an answer from you. A conversation is ensuing. Why? Why? Why do you persecute me? That means he's interested in me. I mean, really, why would God care? I've persecuted, I've killed, I've blasphemed his name, and do it, get rid of me. No, he's sitting down for conversation. He says, "I'm very interested in your motive. Why did you do it, Saul? Why? Tell me why. You got to face it." You said, "You got to face it. I see what you've done, but I want to hear from your lips, out of your heart, why you did it. I mean, why do you want to kill me, Paul? What wrong have I done? How have I harmed you?" This is a very upsetting conversation. Saul of Tarsus doesn't know anymore who he is. He doesn't know his entire identity has disappeared down a drain hole. And here, why? Why do you persecute me? You see, the word why takes me to the very heart, the core, the will, the motivation of a man. Why did you do it? It's not, you see, he didn't say, I mean, okay, think he could have said other things. Instead of saying why, Jesus could have said, "Who do you think you are? How dare you persecute my people? This is the day of my vengeance." I know a lot of Christians that would think he should have said that. In fact, when they think of the vengeance of God, they don't think of God sitting down for a chat with a man on the road saying, "Now, please tell me why you did it." The day of vengeance is supposed to be that lightning, thunder, snarls, fire, dragon breath. That's the God people worship, the day of my vengeance. Well, this is the day. This is the day of his vengeance. Ever thought about that? This is the day of God's vengeance. He's got the arch persecutor on his face. So why don't you crush him like a roach under your foot? No, this is the day of God's vengeance. And God's vengeance is, "I love you, Saul." Oh, Saul, Saul. Let's get to the heart of this. Let's get down there. Why did you do this? You know, why didn't Jesus say, not why, but what do you think you're doing? You'll burn in hell for your wickedness. No, I say it again, that doesn't fit. This is the day of God's vengeance. Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? Let's get to the heart of it. But Paul's life, and I don't know if you can feel this, I hope somewhere by Wednesday you're going to really get this. Paul's life was over because everything Paul had ever believed and studied and desired had come to a head in this, that now he's the representative of the people of God to save the people of God from this heretic blasphemer called Jesus. He believes he's God's protector. He believes he's the custodian of God, and he's got to look after God and save God from this one who dares to say what he says. And in this one, the moment out from the glory of God came the words, I am Jesus. I mean, what? What? I am. What? I got no words to describe it, let alone that man whose brain was fried. I am Jesus. In that moment, life is over. His entire life and identity, hopes, ambitions, they're all unraveled in a second. Everything he stood for, everything he raged at was now revealed to be a fantasy, a phantom, a lie, a devilish lie. He was wrong to the very core of his being. And all my fellow Pharisees, we're wrong. The whole temple crowd is wrong. We crucify God. Please get it. This is the heart of it. What have we done? Crucify God. We call God cursed. And I'm still, I know he said why, but, and then he said, stand up. What? Stand up? I stand up? I thought, I mean, holy God, isn't holiness that he's just mad at you? And so grovel? Isn't being holy and religious saying, I'm unworthy, I'm no good? I thought that was pleasing to God. And no, God says, stand up. Don't lay there groveling. Stand up. Look me in the eye, face to face. Boy, it's getting more chaotic by the minute. He's not going to punish me. In fact, he's not really going to talk about what I did. He just said, why do you persecute me? That's the only time he used the word. He doesn't say, now let's go over and do inner healing for the rest of it. I mean, no, he just said, that's it. Stand up, face to face, look me in the eye. And I want you to go to Damascus as fast as you can. Go straight up. No more conversation on the road here. You go to Damascus because you and I have got a lot of work to do, and I want to share it with you. Please, I know you've read this before, but can you get the grasp of what's going on here? The man, the human, who is in the heart of the glory of God, which means that he is the one holding up the cosmos.